Howdy y'all, it's Vicky. Today this video is just going to be about the materials, the different things that I use for my glassing. And so the very first thing is going to be, you need to find something hard like a brick. I like to use a cinder block. This is just a stepping stone that Jerry got at the hardware store, but I like the cinder block. I don't know why, it doesn't have the ring that this thing does. Because when you break up something on here, it is very, very loud. But anyway, I use this and I put my glass. Oh, well, here's the glass I also use. I do buy it from Michael's. I don't like this really for what I use, so I have to crush it up. And this one, also from Michael's, it's a lilac, but it has mirror on one side, and the other side is just a like a dull flat paint. So I have to use this one by one when I use it, and I will show that in a minute. This is just beer bottles I picked up out of the trash, on the side of the road, down the fence road. Jerry picks them up sometimes walking the dog. Different kind of bottles he finds outside. These two are from the Dollar Tree. And this one also is from the Dollar Tree. But you have to be careful on the glass that you do get, because if you look down in this one, it is clear at the bottom. There's no color at all. So when you break it, I think I have some in here already. So when you break it up, it's going to have a lot of clear. Well, I can't get the lid off. Okay. So it breaks up with a lot of clear in it. Like that. And you will have to pick out your red if you want just the red. And yes, I do that too. But anyway, that's the glass I used. And as you can see, this pink one, it's also clear. It will come out with a tint, but not as much as, of course, the red. And like this one, it will break up. Mostly this will break up the green, but it's also going to have some clear in it because it is glass. And I just pick up any kind of piece of glass, any one I find or I break, and it doesn't matter what size. I just pick them up. But then I will put them in here like that. And I'm not going to break it because it is loud. And it does ring inside this apartment. So I have put a piece of green glass in and crushed it up before I came on here. And I will show you what it looks like and what I do. Now, I need a camera person. Now, what you will do, be very careful. This is very sharp, of course. Yes, I get stuck. I have never been cut, but I do get stuck occasionally. And if you're on a blood thinner, please don't even try this. But I will get all of the bigger pieces out. And all this smaller stuff, I will go and use my strainer. And no, I don't usually pick this up with my fingers to do this. And you would just drain it like that. And then take out the other pieces. And see, there's a red piece. I don't know how it got in there. Just on there, I guess. But you would take out the pieces you want. And if they're not the size you want, just keep crushing them up until you do get the size that you do want. I like working with this size. This is the stuff that has already been sifted. The powder is all out, but it's the next step up that did not go through the sifter. Let's put this here. And you can see, if it'll come on in focus, you can see what size it is. Just very small, but it's not the powder. But that's the size that I like to work on. And now, let's see. I wanted to give a shout out to Jackie Clements. That is my daughter-in-law's mother. She gave me about a 5-gallon bucket full of rolled glass that she had. And I will show you some of that. You see it has amber in it, and the brown, and the clear, the different colored greens. And that's how I got my start in this glass. I would go through there and pick out all the colors that I wanted for a project and just crush it up. And then put it in little containers if you do this. That's what I do. Put it in little containers. I will then go out and draw a pattern, a picture, whatever I want. Fill that in with glue like I did on the very first video. And then just put the glass in it and let it dry. Come back the next day. Put your coating of glue over your project. And I use Mod Podge for that. And I use Mod Podge for gluing it down. The last gluing, I water it down some. And then I just put it like I'm painting on top of the glass. And it will run down through there. And it will hold everything in place. Then when that is totally dry, it really takes a long time for the drying. I would wait at least 2 days. And then if you're going to resin it, just come back and mix up your resin, you know, and then pour all over the top of it. And let that set until it dries. And then you have your project. It's very rewarding. Patience is needed. Just be careful if you do it. Please don't get cut. And I think that's going to end this video. Please like and comment. Subscribe if you haven't. Ring the little bell so you'll be notified when I put up another video. Thank you all for watching. Bye.